What's going on, Assassins? It's Starshard of the YouTube Assassin. And with the past videos that I've done in regards to Assassins vs Vikings, I kind of feel like Assassin's Creed should rebrand themselves if they are going in the direction that they're going, where they're giving you these modules of time and they want to throw Assassins in it because it doesn't make sense. They should honestly make games like this and just make them historical games. It really makes no sense to have an assassin aspect with a Viking. It really doesn't make any sense. In all honesty, Vikings were not assassins. Vikings were very in your face. You know, they were battle hardened, they were warriors. They weren't these sneaky, stealthy, social stealth kind of warriors. And that's basically what Assassin's Creed is. So if you want to give the old school Assassin's Creed fans an Assassin's Creed game, give them what they want. Give them what they once had. What's going on now is you're mixing two different things that make absolutely no sense. And it just doesn't work. Odyssey didn't work because regardless of if we take away the whole gender thing, it's not going to work because I don't see any movies or have heard in history that Roman soldiers were sneaky, that they were stealthy, that, you know, they even knew what an assassin was. And the same thing with Vikings. Vikings were not stealthy, they were not sneaky. So I don't know how you could take these two time periods and really make it that kind of game. Really doesn't make sense, in all honesty. So maybe they should rebrand. Maybe they should come out with two separate series. One is actually Assassin's Creed with Assassins, social stealth. You know, let it be in history, but let it be normal and something that the original Assassin's Creed fans were used to. And then make a separate series where you can jog through time all you want. In all honesty, what Valhalla should have been a Viking game. And it should have dealt with Viking themes. You shouldn't have any of the nonsense that you've got now where you got, you know, modern day outfits on them and nonsense like that. Because I could see the argument with some people where some people won't purchase those things even if Retta has it in his store because it does not belong in the game. It doesn't belong in the time period. Neither do some of the assassin outfits. What really should be going on with Valhalla is that they're wearing Viking garb. They're wearing what Vikings would have. You know, and that's what they go with. Don't go with all the other skins. Make a million reskins, because you're going to do that anyway, of the same Viking garb, just different colors or whatever. That would make sense. Same thing with weapons, same thing with, you know, whatever other gear that you've got. Make it so that it's all Viking related. That way, those who are Viking fans, they get what they want. Make your DLCs. If you want to make this Viking thing last for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, do it. Make all the DLCs, new modules, dealing with other things that Vikings were historically into. Like the Siege of Paris. A lot of people did not like the Siege of Paris because they did not like the characters that were involved. I'm no Viking expert, I'm no historian, but from what a bunch of viewers and commenters tell me, there is another point in Paris or in France that was way more interesting, and they thought that that was going to be what the Siege of Paris was. You know, make it multiplayer. Make it so that, you know, like at any time, if you're going to go and, like, let's say actually siege Paris, it's an actual siege. Schedule sieges so that, you know, people who want to do it, they have all day where they can participate in this battle. So that way it's not like time specific, you know, like not everyone is going to be able to get on at 8 a.m. on like a Friday, a Wednesday or something like that. You know, make it like a 24-hour event so that everybody could get in. And then the next day you tell everybody what their progress was. That way, even if somebody, let's say, had the day off and they wanted to play all day and just participate in this siege, they could. You know, it makes more sense. Like, I don't understand the thought processes that go on when they're brainstorming these ideas. To me, it's just a quick buck, and they're not looking at the long term. They're not looking at what could be. They're looking at what they can get right now. And in all honesty, I don't think that any Viking fans would turn down the opportunity to have that kind of a game where you're all Viking, you're doing all kinds of Viking things, you're going through sieges, you're paying for expansions that deal with different Viking time periods or different things that went on within a certain amount of time as a Viking. I don't think anybody would have a problem with that. As long as, you know, it wasn't way too expensive. You're not paying, you know, $25 for like 6 hours of gameplay and then, you know, another 13 hours of filler, which is kind of what Ireland and Francia were, honestly. So I'd like to see a little more. But that's under the aspect of the Viking thing. Under the aspect of the Assassins thing, I want more Assassins. I want more Assassin-related things. I want more present day. I want more of why are we in the past? What are we looking for? I want that kind of mystery. I want that kind of enjoyment and suspense that I got from older series such as the Ezio trilogy, such as the original Assassin's Creed, such as every other Assassin's Creed that I played that literally had to do with mysticism, some of the things that actually went on through history, but a lot of stuff involving, hey, look, this is what might have happened. It's not what actually happened. It's not actual history. It's a history that could have been, which they did very well with Assassin's Creed 2. Rodrigo Borgia was actually the Pope at the time. He was crazy. His family was insane, like they show. It would have been nice to see something along those lines where it's not actual history, it's made up, and it's interesting. This either needs to be a Viking game or an Assassin's game. It can't be both. You guys, for some reason, lost your touch. You can't do it. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think they should rebrand, or do you think that they're doing all right? Other than that, I really do hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure you like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. Watch out for ya yeet boards. I'll see you guys all in the next one.